alt. You joined in like 0.5 seconds. That was actually impressive. I feel like there should be an award for people who join live streams so fast, because that was incredible. Okay. I need to practice piano. Let's just get that straight. Wanna be where you are, yeah. Wanna be where you are. Wanna be where you are. Wanna be where you are. It's a little ditty I'm working on. Doing. Also, it is pouring so hard today, so I was gonna go work out. I think I'm gonna just do a workout here at home, but it is, well, you can't even see it. There you go. It's pouring. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I always lose the button for how to flip it around, and I forget you can just double tap. How am I doing? I'm doing so good. I'm so excited because my new single's out, No One Can Love Me, and it's on iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play. So if you buy it, that would mean the world to me, but if not, you guys can stream it, and it's on all of those platforms. So you guys should check it out. No One Can Love Me Like You, okay? So, it's called No One Can Love Me. Yeah. Watching Harry Potter. That sounds fun. I'm gonna do a workout. You bought it to support me. Thank you so much, John. That means so much. Okay, can I get your guys' opinion though? I need help. I'm so excited because I have all of these ideas of things I want to do and things I want to pursue this year, but as far as figuring out the logistics of it, I get so in my head because I get nervous because I don't know how to go about it. So, for example, I want to do a lot more fitness stuff and post workouts I do and actually create a community where we can all be our best selves. It'd be sick. But with that, it's do I kind of just do that on my main Instagram, post things occasionally or every Monday or something? Or should I make a separate account specifically for that and I can do a whole array of different fitness stuff? Today's your birthday, Mahir Mary. Happy birthday. Separate? Do you do cardio exercise a lot? I do because I'm training for a half marathon, but normally I do more high intensity interval training, aka stuff that you do with your body, push-ups, burpees, jump lunges, that kind of stuff. I'm so sad I can't stay on longer, but a girl's gotta go. Melissa, so there's a small chance I might be coming to Canada for a little bit, just FYI. Post it to the YouTube channel you used for Christmas vlogs. Ooh, I could do that too. Although I feel like I need to transition my main YouTube channel because I want to do more originals, but I also want to do more talking videos and things specific to you guys and things specific to what I'm going through. More polished than my second channel. But I definitely, there needs to be change. One, because music on YouTube is not really a thing. It is, but people don't go, if you ask anyone what they watch on YouTube, they don't go to YouTube for music primarily. It's usually lifestyle or how-tos or gaming or the random late night shows. And so, yeah. For me, all in the main one instead would be better. Okay. See, this is good. This is good feedback. I should do a post as well. Or maybe I do both, and I see how it is, And if people get sick of it on my main channel or my main Insta, then it's like, okay, I won't like oversaturate it, you know? Like I could do both. Oh, well, maybe, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that no one listens to music, because that's not true. There still is a lot of people on YouTube, and a lot of people who do search for music. But I think majorly, I want to just broaden, because I love music, but I also love a lot of other things, so I'm just saying I want to do more. What am I doing? I think I always want to do that cool, like, swoop thing that people used to do, and it never works for me. It never did, and sometimes I try. I am currently in a relationship. But anyways, this is my new little jingle I'm working on, so I just thought I'd stop by and say hi. See what is happening. What? I don't know. Your favorite will always be Baby I Love You. See, I need to just come out with more simple songs like that. Just my heart. It's much more interactive because there's not so many people. I feel like I was super interactive on my main channel too. Or at least when videos first came out. Branching out from YouTube? Hi. Not like branching out, I'll always be on YouTube. But I mean, like, I just want to do more. And I want to pursue acting more. And I want to pursue fitness more. And like just other things that I've been interested in. Yeah. Me 2 years ago at Supergirl Pro, and it was amazing. Aw, that makes me happy. I'm so glad. You can do both in the beginning. I'll still follow both. Thank you, Irene. That actually means a lot. See, and then I'm like, what do I call it? Like, there's so much pressure. You know? I guess you can always change usernames, though. So I'm just, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make one, and y'all can follow along if you want. And I'm super excited. Who's ready? 2019. Best year yet. Actually, I feel like this year has been really weird for me. And I feel like this is going to be a year of, like, growing. You know how, like, sometimes... Okay, I'm going to use a workout example. It's like when you first start working out and, like, it really sucks because it's a lot of hard work and you're really sore after, and it's kind of like, why am I doing this? Is it worth it? But then a few months in, you're like, oh my gosh, I actually feel, like, better about myself and I feel healthier, and then you feel, like, the rewards later. So I feel like right now it's, like, the workout part of fitness. And then later it'll be, like, the results. You know? Like the seeding and weeding. Weeding and seeding. Is that a thing? What do you do to overcome stress? Honestly, don't follow my advice. I eat ice cream. Sweets are my weakness, so they are my comfort food when I am stressed. And I know that's not a good thing because then I just break out from all this sugar. But yeah. But for reals, working out always helps relieve stress. Getting out of the house, going and doing something helps. No. I'm not going to stop doing covers. I'm probably just going to do, I want to put more originals out there, so I want originals to be the focus and covers to be kind of like the side thing, instead of covers being the main thing and my originals being the side thing, if that makes sense. So I just want to, like, shift so there's more originals, more of my heart, more of me, and covers I feel like I want to, like, maybe simplify or go back and do them in my room again, and just, like, yeah. Where's my boyfriend? He's in South Africa right now. We've been doing a weight loss challenge in our house. How's it been going? Thick thighs, pretty eyes. That's a funny username. I like it. I dig. I like the song you did, the I Like Me Better. Oh, thank you. This is not a makeup tutorial. What's my body language saying? I love that you started live stream more. I know, it's been a second. I used to live stream all the time. And then I just got really, like I said, this year has been weird. So I started getting in my head a lot. And I would just feel really down. So then I'm like putting out any energy or even just like, yeah, thinking of being on or like trying. I'm just like, ugh. It's felt like so much, not work, I don't want to say that, but like it felt very exhausting because I felt like I was in a lull. We put our points down and weigh ourselves every week. Do you feel like it's been helpful, or what do you think the pros and cons of it have been? Your song Baby I Love You was awesome, really. Thank you. Steven's in the house. Steven. I don't know what that was, but Steven's amazing and I miss him and I haven't seen him in like 5 months and I don't even know if we're still friends because we're both so busy, and it makes me really sad because I miss him because he's awesome. So you guys should go follow him because his music's amazing and he's a freaking boss. Yeah, that's what's up. So Steven, say hi, say that's me, so everyone can go follow you because you're awesome. My favorite clothing store. We're best friends. Thank you. Stop talking. Why are you in the live stream if you don't want me to talk? What's the point of a live stream? I might as well just point at the ceiling then, and that would just, you could just look at your own ceiling. So, yes, I can pin his name. Oh my gosh, pin comment. Okay, everyone go follow Steven. You'll become his best friend too, and he's so cool, and his stories are always super interesting, and he's also, he's been running 20 miles a week. He just ran like 7 miles the other day, and in under an hour. So that's impressive. So if you also want inspiration, he's a good one to get some from. And he talks about like real life stuff and really just like hits the good questions, but also has lots of twerking videos. So you get a really, really well balanced substance of entertainment, information, and inspiration from him. It's pretty great. I already follow Steven. He's cool. He is cool. You have to make sure you're working out, not eating sugar, not eating past 8 p.m. and drinking water. I think those are all great things. And I think for me, the biggest thing for like not eating after 8 is because I feel like that's when I just like kind of aimlessly eat, or that's when I like overeat snacks or sweets because I'm like, it's fine. I'm just watching Netflix. I'll just have a couple more, you know? So definitely agree with that, and drinking lots of water. I feel like the more water you drink, you realize that you're not actually as hungry as you always think you are, and you get, it's just overall all better. You're still here, you're just not sure what to say. That's fine, you can watch. You don't have to comment on everything. Love watching your videos, thank you. Hi Desmi. That's Steven, guys, go follow him. That's why you're tiny. No, I actually eat a lot, guys. You would be surprised. Like, anyone who knows me knows I have a huge appetite, and it's a pro/con. I know, I love all the hearts on the side. It always makes me happy. How many guitars do I own? I have 2 guitars here in California, and I think I have 3 in Utah. Any advice for becoming a singer? My advice would be sing just because you love it. Like, actually love it. Because if you don't, you're not going to enjoy the process of finding your voice and pursuing your art and honing in on your craft. And also, there's just so many different, like, obstacles. So really just, like, almost commit to just loving it and being yourself and enjoying it, because the moment you don't enjoy it, it's not going to be like authentic and people will see that. So yeah, I think my number one advice is sing a lot. Sing in the car, sing along to all your favorite songs, to just practice, and also just hone in on like what you enjoy. So if you like poppy stuff, or if you like more chill, relaxed stuff, like kind of just like learn what's cool about your voice and work on those little quirks and like find your voice. AKA don't like try to conform to what everyone else is doing, and just like literally speak or sing from your heart. But yeah, the more passionate about it you are, the easier it is to keep going. So make goals, set goals, whether it's like, oh, I want to try to record a song this year. It's like, okay, you can make practical goals to like save money for a recording studio, or figure out like who in your area has a recording studio, or stuff like that, where it's just like practically you can always start making steps to pursuing that, whether or not you have people behind you. Or even just putting yourself out there on social media, because I see lots of people doing that, lots of people on Instagram using hashtags and like tagging different accounts to get exposure. There's many things you can do. But first, number one, enjoy it. I sing in the shower, but I'm in California and at my neighbors right now. Pretty sure they don't like it. You don't know that. They might like it. What do I do in my free time? I love hiking. I love walks along the beach. I'm just kidding. I really do love the beach, though. I like writing songs. What time is it here? It's 11:56. Come to Australia. I would love to. How do you tell someone you like them? I feel like at first, it doesn't need to be like, unless you're already friends. Depends. I don't know where you are on the friendship scale right now. But I think that, sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, if you're already friends, I feel like just make more initiation. So it's like, hey, do you want to like go do this thing on Thursday? Wow, that was so vague, and don't say that. Don't do that. But you could be like, hey, do you want to go bowling? I was thinking of you can either do like a group thing, so it's not as like, hey, I like you, or you can just be like, hey, you want to go get some lunch or like coffee on Saturday? If you're still in school, then you should do the weekend. But then it's kind of like a, hey, I want to get to know you. Or here's a really good one, because it makes you sound like I hope you are interested in who they are and their background and like their upbringing, all that good stuff. But if you start a conversation and you're like, hey, would you want to get some coffee on Saturday? I know we've been friends for a bit, but I really want to like know your story and like understand you more. Because then it's like, you're not saying, hey, I really like you, but it's like, hey, I want to know who you are. And I feel like no person's going to be like, oh my gosh, you want to get to know me? Like, no one's going to be standoffish to someone, like, caring about what they're interested in. And I feel like that's one of the, like, classic things, or what not to or what to do on dates, and it's showing interest in other people. Because some people, you'll ask a question, and they'll just go on and on about all, like, me. So when you, like, show interest and ask questions, it's like, oh, they really care about me. And then they leave feeling like, oh, yeah, that was such a good date, because they got to talk about themselves, and people like talking about themselves. So that's my advice. Just ask to get to know him, or to, yeah, maybe not like, hey, I want to get to know you, but, like, maybe a little more subtle than that. Just, your girlfriend called you gay. I'm really sorry. That's not nice. I'm in love with your new song. Yay! That makes me so happy. Guys, go listen to it on Spotify. You can dance if you wanna. Yeah, if you send me little stories of you guys dancing or singing along, it literally, I don't know what that was. It literally makes my heart sing, and I get so excited and so happy. And like, I love seeing your face and connecting my music and seeing you guys, like it makes it real, if that makes sense. Because this song I wrote like 2 years ago, and it's finally out. It's way overdue. And so the fact that you guys are listening to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, is it actually out in the world? Like, are you guys actually singing? So it makes me really excited, yeah. I'm looking to do that and ask a girl I met at T-Mobile out to lunch. Yay! That's so exciting. Do it. I'm so excited for you. And also, here's my logic and philosophy behind dating, going up to someone, talking to someone. Because if you're nervous and you don't do it, you're always going to wonder, like, oh man, like, I wonder what would have happened if I went up to them. So that's the worst feeling, wondering what if. And worst case scenario, I mean, it would suck and it's happened, but you go up to them and you say, hey, I think you're really great. Like, want to go out? Want to go get some coffee on Saturday? Like, it doesn't hurt anyone to say yes to a date or to a friend date or whatever it is. So I think that most likely they'll say yes or they'll say some excuse, but at least you'll know you tried. And you never know where it'll go or where it'll lead. So, yeah. I always say try, because the worst thing is wondering what if. And that kind of lives with you, and it's harder to deal with than just like, okay, I tried and it didn't work. Cool. Then that wasn't meant to be. So, no harm, no foul. What age do you think would be a good age to date? So I wasn't allowed to date. I wasn't allowed to date. I say that because I didn't want to date till I was 16 anyways. But I wasn't supposed to date till I was 16. That was like the family rule. Just because I think there's a lot that comes with dating. There's responsibility, there's pressures, there's just emotionally where you are when you're younger or when you're in middle school. I think that you should be focusing on your talents and your studies and your friends and just like creating connections, not focusing on like finding the one or any of that. And so I was able to start dating when I was 16, and I thought that was a good age. But it was like group dates, kind of chill stuff. And then as far as like becoming serious with someone, it's like wait till you're 18, just because there's so much in life that I feel like you can figure out, and like just self-discovery and learning about what you need and want. And like I think casual dates when you're 16, you get to know a lot of different people, but I think you're too young to really know what you really even want or need, because you're still growing and figuring your life out. So my advice is wait till you're 18 to have like a boyfriend, girlfriend, just because it gets complicated, and I think that it's just smart. You figure out what you need and what you want, and kind of just like even in my 20s, learning and finding my identity and my security, and not being dependent on someone else has been such a huge thing and such a huge process that I think some people go into relationships and it's like they become codependent. They need someone to be happy. They need the attention. And I don't think those are healthy aspects. And I think the younger you are, the more those codependency habits kind of happen. Or it's like, oh, if my boyfriend didn't say I looked pretty today, then I'm going to be in my head. Or like you kind of cover insecurities with having a relationship. I'm not saying all people do this, because I definitely don't think that's true. And maybe you started having a boyfriend when you were 12 and you're fine. So I'm not saying it's like an all type thing. But I do think generally it's healthier to be older when you date, because generally dating leads to marriage, and I don't think you're ready to get married when you're 14. And I think that, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a very special thing to have a significant other. So that's my 2 cents. Hope you enjoyed my tangent. Thanks. My fiance was 19 when he tried with me, and it's been great just figuring things out as adults instead. Yeah, no, I think that's so great. I love that. I like you on Instagram because you are totally different from each and every one. Like when I post, now looking wise and nice. Thank you. I've been with Quibus for 10 months. 10 months now. Unless you're Corey and Topanga. Yes. True pairing. Classic. Whenever you are, be there totally. Maybe I'll resonate with so much. I don't understand that one, sorry. What do you think the best place to go on a first date is? Not the movies, okay? I know that seems like a good first date. I don't know. Okay, actually I'm torn. Because sometimes it's like if you go to dinner first, then it's like, okay, you have conversation, and then you can go to a movie, or a movie then dinner, and then the movie kind of gives you something to talk about if you're like super nervous. But also I feel like it's so awkward because you're just like sitting next to the stranger that you have a crush on, and you can't say anything because it's a movie. Like, it's the worst way to get to know someone. So, I don't know. I think a good first date would be like a picnic in a park, or even like just meeting up for coffee, so it's super chill. So if it's like awkward, it's not like you're in going bowling for an hour, or I don't know. When am I going to do a cover song with Quibus? Would he play the drums, or are you thinking he would sing too? Say hi to Malaysia. Hi, Malaysia. Hi, Malaysia. 12 and I have a friend, boy. I like him, but I don't know, do I like him as a friend or as somebody more? I say just be his friend, become his best friend, because I see that all the time where best friends start to date. That's like me and Quibus, my boyfriend now. We were best friends for 3 years, and it's like, oh, maybe this could be something. So I don't think there's like a timeline where it's like, I have to make a move now, otherwise. And I feel like the more you get to know someone, especially without the pressure of dating, it's like, okay, I really know him. Like, I don't have to question, like, oh, is he a different person when, like, we start dating? Is he going to treat me, like, how does he actually talk to his friends? How does blah, blah, blah? Like, I think when you're friends first, it's world of difference. Because there's not all the questions. Like, you know them in the friend setting, you know them in all the settings, basically, because you've seen them. And you see how they actually act. So it's not like this, okay, we need to unravel and see who his truer inner self is. It's like, okay, I think I have a good general gist on who you are. What's the topic? We're talking about dating. Which fragrance do I like to use? I like to use, wait, what's it called? I haven't used it in a second. Dior, what's it called? I don't remember, but it's the one with like a little bow cap, and it's Dior. I'm stressed when I have to sing on scene. Any advices? I think the more you sing, is this like in scene, like for a theater thing or like on camera? Either way, I think what helps is singing in front of people that you're comfortable in front of, so you can kind of get over those nerves. But I know when I was like 17, I took this singing class. It was a stage performance class, and basically I remember feeling so nervous to perform in front of people, and like to the point where I felt nauseous, and it was like not fun. I hated performing because I would get so nervous, and I'm like, this isn't worth it. Like, I don't like the nerves. Like, it just makes me feel sick. And so what really helped is kind of, this was my mindset, but basically before I'd perform, I would think kind of backwards, like, okay, in 1 hour, I'm going to be done. So whether I do good or bad, the time's going to pass. I will have performed. And so I kind of would like, instead of focusing so much on like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this, it's like, okay, well, either way this is gonna happen, and kind of like accepting the reality of it and moving forward just with like, okay, well, I'm gonna make this fun, and I'm gonna just, ignore the nerves to an extent, or use the nerves and try to learn how to love it. So then I kind of liked the excitement of it. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm gonna go do my workout, and I need to edit a video. I've been needing to edit this for like 2 weeks. It's my assumptions video, but I filmed it for like 45 minutes, and I wore this red lipstick, and I don't even know if it looked good. So, a lot of people are commenting. That is very true, and I am trying to answer as many as I can. And I want to go in depth. I don't want to just like skim a question that I actually like have stuff to say about, you know, because I love you. I love you all like a family. You're my family. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Get ready to follow my fitness account if you want. It's gonna be dope. I'm gonna do both. I think I'm gonna try both and see how it works. And then maybe it's kind of like a side account that I can post random things or fit inspiration or like inspiring quotes that I normally wouldn't post on my main one, but then I'll also post stuff on my main one. I think that's a good idea. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Have an amazing day. If you're not already, make sure you follow me. But if you share my music with any of your friends, you win 10 hugs. You win all of my hugs, actually, and I'm just so thankful. So, thank you for listening and for being here. And I hope you have an amazing Saturday. Is it Saturday? Saturday. Hope you have an amazing Saturday. Amazing life. I hope you have an amazing life. Okay.